And we are back.
For one last wagon roundup.
Hopefully, you return to the... Everything's... Anytime we end up in the wagon, it's a roundup.
Yeah.
You really want this to be a Western.
I do want it to be a Western.
You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the Witcher on the Liberation Right.
Good and Bad and the Ugly. 310 to Yuma.
420 Blaze It.
There's a guy that's here. Let's chop him into firewood. We could always chop you into firewood to relieve us from the cold.
You succeed in chopping him to firewood and return to the Commonwealth and glory.
Everything has gone as planned. He keeps speaking about something, but no one really cares because he's a tree that's wearing rings. Why does he need that? He's already got rings built into his log.
I was going to make so much fun of you if you didn't mention trees and rings, Sam. I was like, Sam, that's one of the main things about trees. They have rings.
I know that.
I was like,
but he's wearing rings on top of it too, like gold chain rings.
Yeah, I think that's the joke. And he's got chain links.
I know. That being said, I do like his design a lot. I just don't care for his character anymore.
I like the designs.
I think
I think he just burned that bridge.
He burned that bridge good.
Turn back towards the darkness to look upon the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish their light. You ain't getting this light, motherfucker!
Cool, where do I gotta go? Who do I gotta
Hopefully
fight?
You just fucking not
Part of me
leave.
wants another fight so I can level him up.
Looks like you're gonna get 2 fights, baby.
I gotta get good with him because I don't want to lose the last fight. If I lose, it's gonna be all his goddamn fault.
Well, you've never lost any of the liberation rights.
I've lost one. I've
So
never
that
lost any
wasn't a liberation. That was a regular
So
one.
there's Gol, there's Habab.
Well, we could fight fucking Dictree here.
Yeah.
And see how he fights so you can get an idea of how Volfred
Because it seems like the last fight's gonna be between us and Ulrich. Like, he seems like he's gonna be the final fight. We're not gonna fight any of these jokers.
That's gonna be it. Once more, you are to face the Chastity then. Although, I wonder.
You wonder what? Think we're probably gonna lose or
He
say
hesitates
something?
before saying anything further. You cannot sense his thoughts.
Please don't tell us anything.
Everything's
We don't
so
need to know
mysterious.
anything.
Apologize, I was lost in thought there for a moment.
No, you were hiding facts.
Let us make way for the spring of Jumur when everyone is feeling more refreshed as much as possible.
Fake minstrel tunes. That's what they are.
Fucking was this Black Betty? It is daybreak. You set forth now for the spring of Jumur for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile, final chance at liberty. Woo!
Black Betty, Black Betty.
Bam-a-lam.
Okay.
Let's go and kill this tree one last time.
Everything's more red too now. Everything looks like
Yeah, well, remember how everything was
icy.
Was icy, yeah, and then it was rainy, and now it's very red. I think it's gonna show like the elements. I don't know why. I'm sure if we read the book, it would describe it, but I really don't have any intention on doing that.
Okay, there's Bertrude.
Fall flat. Right down there.
There we go.
It didn't light up right away because of the shader on the front.
Yes!
What?
Falcon Roth! Back again! There's at least always one game. There's always one game where the's one character
That you just love. It was Zote last time.
So, you know he's gonna be in my new piece, right?
Oh yeah. He here in the well, goddamn, I fucking like brain farted. Here in the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat, you encounter a familiar face, hawking his wares as always. He sidles up right up to you.
Garbage. Useful. Garbage. Garbage but useful. Garbage. Oh, hey guys. Funny running you here. You guys all right? But anyways, don't worry about what I gotta say. Just go buy stuff. Mint condition, you know. I mean, it's not from this garbage pile. Not at all. It's not those weird sausages that are fungi in them either. Like, they're delicious, but they're all mine. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want?
He is offering a sealed talisman. No telling what it is for certain. Though you sense its power, such an artifact would likely cost much more once on display. You have 0 soul. Hand over the 100 soul.
I can't do it. Sorry, soul.
Decline the generous offer.
You decline
Falcon Ryan's offer.
I've been so nice to you.
Just as he shrugs and
I kissed this
grins.
slug's butt for nothing. They said it was for good luck. Fine. You know what? Because somebody's gonna buy anyways, let's go find them, Dad. These guys are bums. They're not useful.
I
They're
want to know
entrepreneurs.
I want to know Falcon Ron's story more than any other character's story. He goes on his way, whistling some sort of grating tune. You return to the wagon and consider which of your vocations to pursue.
He once met a man from Peru who didn't give him a shoe, and then he threw him in a ravine. Right. All right, let's upgrade Volfred. Because
yeah, so many options.
So many options. He said things, but his worldview's not important.
You and Wolfred say some stuff, and then that's it. Private lesson 1000.
Oh, I'm glad. No, we haven't come around. You're dead to me. You're as dead as a tree.
I'm dying inside.
Continue our journey.
But aren't we all?
I'm always dead on the inside.
Spring of Jumir.
Spring of Domir fighting Mulfrid.
Let's take his ass down. Let's chop this fucking tree for the last time.
I don't remember his voice at all. I'll just make it up.
He's kind of.
I think I've changed it. It's a little bit like Papyrus.
Yeah,
but,
he's a little like Papyrus, if I remember correctly. Everything is prepared, and the night is just beginning to take a hold above the dusty waste of Spring of Jumur when Wolfred gets your attention.
Oh, you're talking? Oh, that's too bad. It's kind of embarrassing, but you're not really useful anymore. Since the stars are disappearing, and I kind of can read them, you don't really have much of a say in anything. Like, I know you want to be this nice and
Wolfred Dunst's ritual
perfect
master.
like guy, but you're actually terrible. You're the worst teammate ever. How'd you even win the rights before?
You're being really sassy, Sam.
Yes.
Being
Well,
really
Keith did ask for more Sassy Sam, so here you go. You want Sassy Sam? Watch me near the end of Pyre. That's as sassy as I get. That's the sassiest Sam. I forget, it was like 5 episodes ago that happened, maybe 6.
What?
When I got Wolfred on my team, I was just like, well,
Oh, that dude.
the only right I ever lost.
That must have been like 8 episodes ago.
Okay, almost 10 episodes ago.
20 episodes
Maybe I'll just refer to Keith and sometimes like, hey, you were talking about Sassy Sam, right? Go watch the last 10 episodes, like the last 20 episodes of Pyre, you get Sassy Sam on full effect.
That's pretty much it.
Get ragey, sassy Sam.
The sassiest
The
of Samuels.
sassiest of Samuels.
Oh boy, we're fighting on the scorpion.
I was actually talking to one of my students earlier. One of the kids accidentally spelled their name. I was like, don't feel bad. I used to be able to spell my name all the time. Because when I was younger, I just wrote Sam. That was it. That's because that's what everyone called me. But my full name was Samuel, so whenever I have to write that down, I always flip the U and the E. Every single time. And even now as an adult, I go like, did I spell it right? Did I do that right? Because I never write Samuel on anything. It's like, oh shit.
U-E-L. Samuel. Samuel.
I know, but I would do E-L. E-U.
I know. I understood what you're saying. I'm just like,
how do you like mix
how do you fuck it up? It's your name, and it even sounds like it looks.
I don't know.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm not embarrassed. I lived through my embarrassment.
Oh, that's funny.
My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence again. You'd think that it could simply cut us down like the last time. Is that it?
You are a tree. You sense Wolfred reaching out to you. Keep your fucking dirty hands away from me.
Reader.
Fucking tree.
Wait, reader! I have things to say! Reader! My, you don't seem to listen to you anymore. The color of those raiments? Ooh, so garish. I mean, they're rather gaudy, don't you agree? I have to say, though I mean no offense, of course.
Yeah, sure, Manley.
So, do you suppose that the rites is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do not have the time. I must get going, you know.
Yeah, you can go into the fucking funeral pyre right there behind you
If
and
you
just
wish
burn
to
yourself
know
up in
why, I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less. Come dawn. I hear something is brewing out there. Some sort of unrest.
Oh, fuck!
So yes, it's a very important message, sent all the way by one of these imp couriers. They look rather strange, but I pay it no mind. And I must say, those little things, their services are certainly not cheap.
Well, considering the fact that they can go through interdimensional or whatever it is, they can anti-liberate themselves to come down here and fucking deliver the messages.
Though I'm sure I could get your good deal on these services. If you wish, perhaps, to contact a loved one back home, perhaps.
I really don't like Manley.
All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, as well as we ought to. For I have a date with Destiny not long from now, upon the fall of Salim.
So
I actually really like his character design.
I like his character and
I wish he was on my team.
I just don't
too.
like him personally.
He's more honest than Wolfred, though. He's at least upright about being like a charlatan.
Yeah? A dirty, dirty charlatan.
All right, let's
fuck him up. Oh, God.
Oh, my. Look at your wonderful assembly of exiles. Come from all different quarters. Such a colorful routine? Retinue your Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you, that you are harboring an especially notorious criminal. One who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself? Oh no.
He looks right at Volfred.
But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true.
Fucking Manley.
Anywho, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good night, Wings. I am Manley Tinderstauf, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Does this guy not fucking remember?
I don't know.
Oh god, Manley has intruded on your privacy as you set to choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. Bitch, get on your other side. Ask him to leave politely or warn him to back off immediately. You suggest to Manley that perhaps he ought to check on his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the rite. Otherwise, he might get a little burned.
Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to bid all your salutations, for I so enjoy getting to know my fellow exiles face to face like this.
I'm gonna kill Manley.
Yes. There may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they knew I was here.
See, the scribes aren't being, like,
Watchdogs.
disciplined at all.
No,
They're not doing shit. So everyone's like, oh, I can cheat. Oh, I can push this guy off the edge of the cliff and take over his spot. Oh, we can allow imps to fucking...
Masturbate in public.
Yes, we can allow imps to masturbate in public. Fucking
Yes.
what?
I don't know. Some of the class houses.
Goddamn Manley.
Anyway, now that you mention it, I had to go check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck.
Yeah, right back at you. Manley leaves at last, leaving you to fuck with on the right again.
God, I wish he was on our team instead of this stupid dude.
I would take Manley over fucking Volfred.
He's got more character than Volfred.
But they play the same.
They do.
I like how he's like, oh, I'm trying to see who he's gonna choose. Oh, of our 3 people remaining? Manley, he reminds me of kinds of people who were unkind to me back at home, I mean, not here.
Are you quite ready, old Nightwings? I doubt you are.
I love the way that they talk under their mask, like, my name is Bane.
Burn. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two we think shall take you by surprise. Just watch.
That's not allowed in the rites. Why is everyone cheating and why aren't the scribes doing shit?
Why don't I get to cheat?
Yeah.
I gotta deal with this dumbass tree.
Well, I mean, I know why they let them cheat, because it's a progressional system to where if you're winning a bunch, they make it harder on you, kind of like in Mario Kart. But, I mean, it kind of goes against their story that they're allowed to cheat so much, you know? They're like, oh, this isn't the way it needs to be. It needs to be by the book and all this other stuff. And then, literally every time it gets to not be, they fucking go for it.
Okay.
Kill that little spermie. You got him. So, luckily, Volfred on your team, if they do hit against you,
He's just supposed to be a defense character, but you pretty much have to like set him up and
yeah, and then go to your characters.
Yes.
Did you just backhand that bitch?
Yes.
Nice. I dig it. She does so much fucking
Yes, she does.
damage.
Volfred Sandalwood, why, is that really you, my dear friend?
Ah, fuck.
You must be mistaking me for someone else, man.
It says Volfred right on your name tag where we're reading your voice.
However do you mean? Your name is written all over your mask. Did you not see while I was over there? I recognize that uptight posture of yours from anywhere. Did someone leave you in the best of the rights?
It just says property of Volfred right on his forehead.
I knew it had to be you. Oh, what a glorious surprise indeed.
It's a fucking kick me sign on the back of him.
It's me, all right. But you're no friend of mine, Manley. No more than I am yours. So cut your nonsense for a change and face me like a proper sap.
Ah!
Oh, to have such spark left in those old limbs of yours. Well, if you want me to be rude, then fine. Let's have it your way, sir.
That's not very nice.
Oh, Volfred's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I like that he's defensive though. I mean, it seems to be working out for you.
Yeah.
But Volfred, the reason we don't like him is because he came off as a prick and pompous at the very start.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we put that on him ourselves, but... Whoa, did he kill you? Where's Volfred?
Shit.
Wait, where did
Volfred's here.
Yeah, but I thought you set him right there.
No, I set his thing in there. So I just need to play defense.
Yeah, just wait
I think
for
that's
your
all
people
he
to come
is.
back.
He's just a complete defense character. You're not supposed to use him for anything else, I don't think.
He's so slow. I mean, you can look. I mean, how they play as Pine Tree there.
Yeah, I think I've got it now. Just having him as a defense character, having him set up defenses so it's hard for people to get in. And if I just use Bay and Gertrude to alternate getting scores, I should be able to win, but it's going to be really hard to win the last one.
Yeah.
My word, how could this happen to me, you deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools? Have you any idea what you've done?
Beat your ass, Manley! Fulford watches the outburst in silence.
Keep spouting off like that, Manley, and you shall receive all we need to know. You harbor such feelings of fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from the aristocracy, and now in exile? How they must speak of you.
Ooh, that's
what
not nice.
would they think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do?
Yeah, really. I mean, he got sent down here for being a dick anyway, so Fulford remains deep in thought, studying his adversary.
There, I see. I see now.
Then Fulford recedes into shadows. Oh!
My head! Who? What? Where? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta for now. Fine evening to you. It's been a pleasure. Genuinely so.
I don't get what he does. Manley stumbles away in a stupor. I don't understand quite what is happening with him, but...
Me either. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him from the time. A bit of mercy for his sake. For my people's sake.
What? Did he just fucking mind blast his ass?
It should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here or running into me. Now, let us be off before he catches up with us again. I guess he's got ESP as well?
Like, he just mind blasted him and took the memory out of his
You
brain?
gotta be shitting me. She's just like, oh, cool.
I'm pretty sure they do that shit on purpose.
I'm pretty sure they do. Long did I bid my time in anticipation that one day the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. Yep, sure. All right, what are you gonna give me?
I was surprised that you fucking started reading him again.
Well, I feel like we owe it to the people that are watching to do more of the dialogue, because he's the only other character that's talking.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine to do the funny stuff every now and then, but...
What's his shield ability?
So, while using his shield, Voltred allies itself. Hold X to use shield during rites. Fulford gains +5 hope. Hasten how quickly he returns from banishment.
Well, he doesn't really get banished. I mean,
After
that
casting
much.
Sprout, Volford may remotely detonate his sapling. After casting Sprout, Volford's sapling spawns faster than usual.
Gains a larger. That sounds the best one.
While Volford has eyes banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities.
That sounds boss. If you take that bottom one and then the left one.
What's this one? Okay. Once per rite, Volford's adversaries extinguish his Pyre. It is restored by 48+ instead.
That's a fucking ton. Yeah, that's pretty
probably
damn
worth
good
it.
too.
Okay, so +5 hope. This is actually pretty good because he can come back quicker.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's my defense character.
Is
so
he gonna be getting taken out though?
Maybe, maybe not. But if he does get taken out at the base, I want him to come back quicker.
Okay. If you're gonna choose that side, I think the right side sounds best.
So interact with Volfred. I don't know what his shield does. That's the hardest part.
I think the other one is better, truthfully.
All right, let's try this. We'll see if it works. Because I don't
Let's
even
do
know
it.
if I'm going to get the other one. Bertrude's max rank.
Now go and wallow in the downside.
You wallow in the downside.
I mean, ideally, there's one more fight so I can max them out.
Volfred? And
Or
Bay?
at least Bay. At least get Bay maxed out before the last fight.
Yeah, I think you're right that there's one more fight, and then that's good. No one speaks further of the Chastity back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. I thought you said nobody talked.
Thus does the final chance at the liberty present itself at last, then.
The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of the rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader sir, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we are going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. And, beep, bop, boop. Wow, what an enjoyable game this has been.
I've actually enjoyed a lot of this game, but it's been really hard to continue it as a series just for the fact that...
I just like bagging on it.
Yeah, it's fun to bag on. It's been really fun to do the voices, but it's something that if this series had been 20 episodes shorter, we would have ended and been like, oh, cool, that was fun. Whereas it felt like this game has overstretched itself.